What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex Vega, back for another one here today, and we are in our new space. We are in our new crib, finally moved in, got married, got our new crib together, and it's been a bit of a journey, but more on that later. So one of the things that I often see within the Christian community itself, there's always just a negative connotation or connotation on exercise. Anything that involves the physical body somehow finds itself being associated with pride, ego, and vanity. That's the third one. Yes, vanity. And I'm just here to tell you guys that yes, that can be a consequence. If you're a Christian here today watching, make sure you like and subscribe so you can get more of my weekly content. And back to the video. As a Christian, I believe that it is essential for Christian living that we are to work out. I believe that God gave us a physical body on a physical earth in a physical place with physical things for a reason. We are called to give ourselves to God as a living sacrifice. And if you're a believer, the Holy Spirit, He lives in you. Your body is not your temple. The self-improvement gurus will always tell you, your body's a temple. Your body's your temple. Take care of it. Well, they're half right, and unfortunately they're half wrong. Your body is a temple. It's just not your temple. It's the Holy Spirit's temple. And a lot of you guys, some of you guys, you guys are instead of offering God a palace, you give Him a Motel 6. And that's not even just to be disrespectful. I know a lot of you guys have situations that are just different, that is just really hard to break through. But I'm here to tell you that, look, I mean, at one point I looked like this. I looked like this. And then just in 2 years of work, I ended up looking like this. And then some maintenance over the course of the years to get to where I am now. And sure, I may have never been overweight, but I was on the opposite end, underweight. In theory, just as unhealthy. And a lot of you guys choose unhealthy habits and wonder why the consequences stack at leading where they are. And so if you simply just start today by submitting yourself to God as a living sacrifice, get in the gym, start eating well. I don't care how over or underweight you are. If you start today, 5 years from now, a year from now, it's going to pass anyway. 1 year is going to pass anyway. Would you rather it pass anyway with you working out and improving yourself like so many others have? Or would you rather simply look like the rest of the world with its habits? Indulging yourself instead of indulging in the Spirit. The Spirit lives in you if you're a believer, and instead of indulging in His presence, in Romans 12 it says to submit yourself to God, you submit yourself over to your unhealthy habits, committing idolatry. And then you want to tell everybody that they're being prideful because they're a certain way. Who's the real prideful person here? And so I'm here to tell you guys, like, we need, as Christians, I might be coming a little strong, but I promise it's not with a negative heart. We need to prioritize our health. Jesus, when He rose from the dead, He walked through the door and He picked up fish and ate it, which means He was both physical and spiritual. He came as God incarnate, came down in a physical body. And He was, yeah, sure. I mean, he wasn't some ultra big bodybuilder, for sure. But He managed Himself in a way that honored and glorified God. And so my call to action to you guys today is, if you were to start today, what is one thing you could do today that would make tomorrow better? And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. To where a year from now, you look different. Let me just draw you a picture here. If you simply just put a 30-day plan together, you start drinking a gallon of water, you have a carton of milk, empty it, clean it out, and drink it. That's literally what I did, by the way. Stop drinking all the sodas. Stop drinking all the Monsters. Stop drinking all this crap. Start with just drinking water. As simple as that. $10 gym membership. What would you look like a month from now? Maybe not this, but you would look way better and you would feel better than you do now, no matter where you're at in your journey. And God's with you. He's for you, just like He was with me. And for me, when I was going through my shoulder dislocation, tendon tear, I was underweight. I couldn't even lift 50 pounds. And I'm not going to act like it was a miracle, but with hard work, it's as if it never happened. And so, what would you look like? Where would you be if you just simply submitted yourself to God in this way and produced those healthy habits instead of believing that it's a spiritual virtue to forsake the physical world, which, if you don't know, that is an ancient heresy called Gnosticism. So, love you guys. I know it came off a little bit hard at some points and kind of went in different directions when it came to the overall tone. But I really believe that this is an important video that Christians need to understand and need to watch, need to understand. And so it's always going to be from a heart of love. But I will say this, if you are a Christian, definitely if you're not, for sure if you're not, make sure to check out this video. It might prove to be valuable to you. All right, guys, see you then.